The E-Box smoke might be the most important smoke on all of Anubis, so let me quickly show you how to throw instant E-Box smokes from every spawn on T side, and it's pretty easy, but it is very useful. So let's start with spawn 1. Now spawn 1 is really easy, so while we're standing here, of course remember spawn 1 is the one that's closest to the railing here, also closest to A. We're gonna find ourselves like this. We're gonna look for the second window from the right, which is 1, 2, aim at the top left and jump throw, and of course that will give us an instant E-Box smoke, and we can throw this every single round as a pug player, and it will win us a lot of rounds because it denies info, it denies this peek from the CTs, and of course it is really good just to take map control. So with that being said, let's go to spawn number 2. Now spawn 2 is also pretty easy. Now spawn 2 is going to be right here. We're going to look for this this leftmost window at the top left, and we're gonna go just a little bit to the left here and then jump throw. Now you can aim at the top left of the window for simplification reasons, but if you prefer to have a better smoke, you can aim a little more to the left and then give it a jump throw. Now of course this smoke is going to land E-Box, who would have thought, but as you can see it lands a little bit closer to the edge. If you throw it more to the right, it doesn't really leave a gap, but it just is better this way in my opinion.
Today's video is sponsored by SKINSMONKEY. SKINSMONKEY is a site where you can trade your skins that you don't want anymore to get some fresh, clean, new skins. All you do is you log in through Steam and then put in the items that you don't want anymore, grab the items that you do, and then click trades. Trades happen almost immediately, and any extra balance that you don't use in your current trade will roll over so you can use it in a future trade as well. Right now you can get a free $5 if you use code Austin on the site, and if you were to use my code you get an extra 5% on top of the 30% deposit bonus. So let's say that you deposit $100, you would get $135 on the site, and you can use that for a future trade. So go ahead and check out SKINSMONKEY, and let's get right back into the video.
Let's do spawn 3. Now this one is the hardest one of the bunch, but of course spawn 3 is the one where you spawn on the staircase. Now I use a view model lineup, which some people aren't gonna like, but what I'm doing is I'm gonna put the bottom of my smoke, as you can see, the bottom of my smoke where the bomb is, I'm gonna line it up with this window right here, as you can see. Now I'm gonna zoom in so you can see what I'm talking about. Maybe put an arrow. My view model settings will be in the description if you want to copy my view model for this lineup. You could probably find your own lineup as well, depending on whatever you want to use. Maybe you want to use the, the CS logo at the bottom. Either way, once you find your crosshair like this, you just jump though. And that's going to be instant E-Box again. Spawn 3 is, of course, the most difficult spawn, so sorry if that one's a little confusing, but it is very consistent if you use the view model lineup that I have showed you. But it's alright, you don't have to throw it if you get spawn 3. Personally, I probably won't because it's a little bit tricky to remember, but what isn't tricky is spawn 4, which is, we're going to look for this right here. Now, we're going to spawn across from the door. We're going to look for this wooden pole, just like this. Now, if we were throwing instant house, which if you haven't seen that video, link on the top right for instant house smokes. But if we were throwing instant house, we would aim here. But for instant E-Box, we aim on the opposite side. We aim top left. There's actually a nice little white mark for us to remember, and we give it a jump throw. Now, this is actually the best one out of all of them because this one actually lands in the entrance of the E-Box, or canal, connector, dark, cave, whatever the EU guys call it. They were giving me some trouble with the instant when I called this E-Box. They said, what is E-Box? That's E-Box right there, in case you're curious. E-Box stands for electric box. Anyway, but yeah, that's another spawn 4. Spawn 5, this one is of course the easiest one in my opinion. We're gonna look for this shadow and just aim at the bottom left and give it a jump throw. The way to remember spawn 5 is it's the one in front of this little tiny window. Also technically the closest spawn to A. And I said that about spawn 1, but that was on the back wall. We're gonna go ahead and give it a jump throw, and of course this will land in towards E-Box again. Now you could throw this in all of your pugs and your teammates will love you because the instant E-Box smoke is probably the most useful one that you could throw. House is nice if you're playing in a team because you can use it to take mid, but since we're probably not doing that in pugs, instant E-Box will make your teammates live longer and help you take some important map control. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys leave a like on the video, and on the way out let me show you the default lineup in case you were to forget any of these lineups. Let me show you how to smoke E-Box off normally, so if we forget any of the spawn lineups, we can get stuck in this door corner like this and aim at this wood pole and then jump though. There you go. That's 6 ways to smoke off E-Box. You can use any of these as need be, and give you a bonus one for the outro right in front of the poles plus down to here and jump though. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Much love as always. Peace.